Hello everybody, welcome to this Eclipse Season Portal Pick a Card reading. We're going to be exploring exactly what this solar eclipse and lunar eclipse in October, this period of time, what it is going to mean for you, what it is bringing forth for you in the future, and anything else that may want to come through from the light. We are going to be choosing the cards together. I felt called to do this, choose the 3 cards for the pick a card together from the Indigo Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. We're going to choose 3 cards that I'm feeling 3, and then you can choose your card and you can find your reading in the description below or the first pinned comment. I basically just kind of feel called to just get into this reading. Not a lot of backstory to this one, not a lot of explanation other than I know that it has been an intense period of time during this eclipse season, during the summer season, even during this fall season. So that is just an energy check. If you feel like it has been quite intense, you have found yourself at the right video. I do want to also just real quick say welcome to Cosmic Connections. I really appreciate you returning for another video if you are coming back, and if you are new, I really appreciate you following your own intuition and trusting that this video is meant for you, because it is if you saw it and were pulled or called to it. So let's just get into it. We're going to pull the 3 choices here together. I do have some sage burning to kind of clear out any energies. I did this during my last reading. It was a collective reading, so if you would like to check that out, you can. I will link it. Okay, I am hearing to cut the deck, so we're going to just do that. Apparently that's how it wants to go today. So we've got 1, 2, and 3, and light team, does this feel right? Higher self. Hearing yes. Okay, perfect. So we have, that was very quick. So, and I am feeling like the energies are quicker and faster moving in this reading, so that's good because we've been working through a lot of fears and traumas this eclipse season, so now we're moving forward. We've got that chariot energy. So we have pray for the first card, divine purpose for the second, and nature. So I am going to just add some nature elements that I found and picked out from just walking around in nature. Took a trip this weekend. I will add those. You can feel free to either choose the card that you are visually most drawn to, the nature element that I will place that you are most drawn to, or if you hear 1, 2, 3, or if you hear the word pray, divine purpose, nature, whichever way you would like to choose. Okay, so I have added the nature elements. We have a piece of birch bark from a birch tree for the first card, pray. We have, I believe this is a maple leaf, a very tiny maple leaf. I could be wrong on that though. I am learning my leaves and trees right now. I'm currently in the process of learning that. So divine purpose, this has the very colorful festive fall leaf. I thought that went well with the rainbow in the picture. And then we have the also learning bird feathers. I'm getting better at this, but this is new to me. I'm not quite sure what this bird is, but it's a very pretty feather. And I thought it went well with this nature card here. It actually looks like the same kind of feather. So that is for card 3. So feel free to choose your card and or nature element and or phrasing that you are drawn to, and you will see me in your reading. Thank you so much. Hello, group number 1. I'm just going to cleanse the space a little bit here with some incense. So your card that we've drawn and that you chose is pray, and you chose the white birch. And birch typically symbolizes new beginnings, newness, freshness, transitioning, and just in general fresh starts. So I also do want to say that with your card here, I really do feel like when I was tuning into your energy and connecting with your light team, I really felt like I heard anxiety, and I was actually having a little bit of asthma. So I feel like of the 3 groups to choose, yours may be, you may be going through an extreme transitional period. I'm hearing rebirth, a period of rebirth, and that is the energy that I'm getting from this actual angel here, or person. This angel is looking inward and rebirthing to find its essential truth. And I do just feel like I would like to empathize with how things have been for you recently, because I can see and feel and sense that it has not been easy, especially the past maybe couple months to maybe 6 months to a year has been really intense. And I'm hearing you've been going through a lot of soul growth and facing a lot of fears. And I'm just gonna side note, you'll find it pinned here, but in the video, but I'm just uploading actually right now, as we're recording this, video, a collective reading I did on facing fears, and that seems to be the collective energy going on right now, if you are drawn to Cosmic Connections or this video or anything like that. So if you'd like to check that out, it will be popping up right now, and also in the link below. So that is what I'm getting as kind of like a general energy check. We're going to be using the Ethereal Visions Tarot to pull some cards and kind of get more deeper into what exactly is going on, and then we are going to be exploring what this eclipse season is going to be bringing forward for you. What is the meaning of it? What is the purpose of it for you in your personal life? And remember, this will be sort of broad because this is a general reading, but let me just back this camera up a little bit. But we're going to get as specific as we can, considering it is a collective reading. So, light team, group number 1's light team, let's connect and pull some cards. Oh, okay. Heard a yes on that one. I will flip it just because I like to kind of read them by flipping them all over. What is going on with group 1? And what is the reasoning for it? What is it bringing forward? What is coming of this eclipse season? Okay, I heard both. And I heard one more. So we're just going to start with 4 tarot. Oh, okay. So this one, keep both top. Okay, just keep the top. And it said it only 4, so are we staying with 4? Hearing yes. Okay. So just those 4 to start. So we have, like we saw, the King of Swords, King of Wands. Wow. It's pretty potent. 10 of Cups. Jesus. Wow. Okay. That's very, very powerful energy here. And positive energy. And the Knight of Wands. Wow. Okay, I'm a little bit in shock with how much... It's like overwhelming how much powerful energy is coming through. And it's interesting because I would like to adjust the lighting. I'd like to take a second to adjust the lighting here. And I will explain what that is meaning after I do that. Okay, so that's much better. And like I was saying, there's a reasoning that I wanted to move the light. It just looked kind of dingy and a little bit like cloudy, and I'm hearing cobwebs, and it just needed a refresh and to be brightened up. And I think that is what is wanting to come through. Well, it is what's wanting to come through. We have the King of Swords as your first card. And so you're learning, and you've got a crow here on the back. I'm seeing this as a raven or a crow here on the back, symbolizing spirituality and going at it alone. I'm hearing finding your truth and mastering your mind, mastering your emotions to master your mind. And even though this hasn't been easy, we were able to brighten the image. We were able to bring light into the situation. So I'm drawn back to the pray card again, and we addressed like what the energy was going on, but what are you being asked to do? What are you being encouraged to do, inspired to do? What is it that your light team is hoping to see come from all of this love that you have sent to yourself, and energy work and energy love that you have been dedicated to? Well, it is connection to them. They want you to remember that when you're going through all of this emotional stresses and traumas and healing and sending love to yourself, when you're going through all of that, it can be intense, and we can kind of get stuck in hearing like in the 3D world and like what's going on in the 3D, and forgetting to look to our spiritual practices, to our intuitive gifts, to our divination. I'm just hearing specifically for some people, you may be like into tarot, you may do it yourself, you may read yourself, read for people or read for yourself. I'm hearing to don't forget to pull your cards for yourself. Don't forget to speak with your guides and not necessarily ask them for help, because I don't necessarily believe in asking them for help. I believe in thanking them in advance for help, so that you in your mind have solidified that it is already done. And also you are showing gratitude. So that's like two birds with one stone. Don't love that phrase, but that's just what came through. So you're showing gratitude, as well as expressing to your inner mind that it is already done. When you thank them for assisting you with this, or you thank them for showing you this or teaching you this or that. So to master your mind, to be the master of your emotions, which is the master of your mind, to be the master of your mind is to be the master of your emotions. You could say it both ways. Is to remember that you have a light team that is there for you and guiding you and supporting you, and to communicate with them more. Doing this is going to clear up a lot of stagnant energy and blocks. And so now we're moving to the King of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So I'm actually going to put this one here because I'm seeing it like that. So as you speak and communicate with your team more, you are going to move forward like this Knight of Wands, and you will be fully protected. Because if you don't give them permission to assist you, they will respect your free will. But if you give them permission, they will protect you, and they will guide you, and they will show you and not allow you, but they will allow the energy to flow through to you that you have given the permission of their assistance, if that makes sense. And so you're moving forward as you communicate more and tune into your own inner knowings, your own divination practices. This can also be for people that are drawn to like Wicca practices and things like that. Don't forget to do these things for yourself when you are inspired to do so. And the King of Wands, it looks like with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, you are creating something. So you may be a creator, or you may be creating, this is a collective reading. We may get more specific here as we pull more cards, but you are creating something. So you are looking to bring something into your reality. And I feel like it is a creative pursuit, as in something like artistic or musical, something you are physically bringing into form. It could be a family. Yeah, I mean, look here, we've got the 10 of Cups. So yeah, I will open that up, that energy up to that, because I feel that it could be a family. You could be looking to create a family, or a very harmonious, mutually beneficial romantic relationship or platonic relationship, with calling in some soul family, some soul friends, or just mending relationships in your own family, strengthening those, developing them further. So you are creating something. There's something you're looking to, I'm here, birth or bring into fruition, bring into form. So I'm going to draw something else, because I would like to get a little bit more specific on what it is that you are creating, if we can. Or if they have any messages on some advice for your creations, how to go about that, other than the prayer card, which is meaning showing gratitude for your light team and just communication with. They're really emphasizing that the communication may be slightly lessened. They may, what they're trying to say is that you just may not be communicating with them as much right now, and that is totally fine, but they are encouraging you to use them as a resource of love. So that is what came through. So now we're going to do the Pleiadians, Oracle of the Pleiadians. I'm feeling like we're going to get 2 cards here. So I will pull those and see if anything else wants to come forward. Okay, I'm hearing yes on this one, and I keep seeing this one, yes. Okay, let's start with these. Merope and forgiveness. Okay, so okay. So that was like a really fast download of understanding, but so this card is symbolizing how explosive this healing process has been for you. This energy right here of going from looking inward and dealing with all of these anxieties and fears and traumas and stresses, and transforming into the King of Swords. It's been like a volcano going off. It's been explosive. I keep hearing explosive. And so you are coming into, what you're creating is coming into union with your higher self. And like I said, you could be creating something else too. But this wants to come through for most of the people that are here, but also just some specific individuals, because they just are being encouraged to remember. Coming into union with your higher self is not something that happens overnight, and it's not something that is easy. It's not even, it is beautiful, but it's not pretty. It's not something that is elegant and luxurious and just flows. Like, it's very explosive. It's back and forth, it's up and down, it's side to side, it's all around. It's confusing. There's no guidebook for it. And you will deal with every trigger and stress and emotion, negative emotion of yours. You will deal with all of those. They will all be pulled to the surface so that you can decide if you want to continue dealing with it the same way, as in maybe ignoring it, getting angry and stressed, complaining about things. It could be whatever it is. It comes up to the surface for you to see, acknowledge, and decide how you would like to go forward. If you would like to step into this energy of the King of Swords, if you would like to stay in this energy of sadness and looking down, looking at the ground, being lost and confused and explosive, I feel like this process may have made you very angry at times and explosive and upset and frustrated and done and stressed. But this card is coming through. Look at all of this blue healing energy and the whale. So much healing energy these hands are holding. It looks like a child and like an adult here holding hands, forgiving themselves and each other for the past. So that is what your light team is encouraging you to do so that you can step into this energy of the King of Swords and experience the energy of the Ten of Cups, because this is what is, okay, so tarot is like a snapshot of your energy when it is read. So it's not a fortune, but it tells you what is potential with the energies at play in your field right now. And right now you have magnificently potent energies of positivity just waiting to move forward. So it is just upon you to keep at this process and sending love to yourself, which is reminding me of the video that I am, like I said, uploading right now. I'm gonna link it again right here because it just seems like something that might help you. I talked a lot about sending love to your heart and how to kind of go about when you get fearful and when you get stressed in the moment, how to kind of deal with those biological and physical symptoms. So I would like to see, I don't know if Spirit is going to tell us, because sometimes it is just not meant to be told in a reading. It's sometimes meant to unfold in your life. But let's see if we can get further into this Ten of Cups energy and see like what is coming forth other than connection with your light team, communion with your higher self. Let's see what else they have coming forth they would like to share. So I'm feeling called to use my angel power cards. I know a lot of times that you may come to a reading expecting to be told that you're going to become rich and famous and find the love of your life and stuff, but that's not exactly what this channel is all about. It goes deeper than that. And also, to get to that point, I'm telling you, it is so important to go through all of this process, to learn about healing and learn about yourself, learn who you really are before you manifest or achieve or become or experience the things that you want in your life. It is much smarter, in my opinion, worth it, and healthier, honestly, to master your mind and find out who you really are before you achieve all the things you would like to have in your life. Because you will still be dealing with all of this prey energy here when you get the things you want, and you kind of want to be past that. Okay, I've seen this. I heard here. And one more. You want to be past that when you receive your abundance. Okay, I'm hearing shuffle again. Last one is a little sticky. You know what? I think we're gonna pull this. I'm not feeling any of these cards. So we're gonna pull this first and see. I did hear two, but let's just see. Believe in yourself. Yeah, I mean, not surprised with that card coming through at all. Believe in yourself. And you do this by communicating with your light team and expressing what it is that you would desire, having faith in yourself and them to deliver, and going about your life in a joyous and happy manner. So let's see if that last angel card wants to come through now. So I am getting the impression, oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. I am getting the impression that your light team has something in store for you, but this is a collective reading, so if I was to tap into everything that is potentially possible for everybody, that this reading would never end. I feel like it would just be like hours and hours long. So they're saying that it's not about the specifics of what is coming, because we have covered some specifics. We've covered connection with your higher self, connection with your light team. They want you to know that a deeper and stronger and harmonious connection with your higher self and them. They want you to know that is going to be deepening and becoming more fulfilling for you. And I feel very strongly that that is the emotional part, but there is also something that you are creating and birthing into the physical, into the world, into the 3D. But to get very specific on that, like I said, would just take forever to cover everybody. So they're asking you to believe in yourself through this process. And you've got the 10 of Cups, which is like the wish fulfillment, wish granted card. So whatever it is that you're right next to the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, which is the creation cards. So right next to, this is like the moving forward, onward creation card. And this is the mastery of creation card. And this is the wish fulfillment card. So these all next to each other means that even though we're not getting specific on exactly what it is that you are bringing forward and creating, it is happening. The snapshot right now of the energy is wish fulfillment. It is done. And take charge. Okay, so leadership and self-discipline are required to take control of your life. So yeah, this is next to the believe in yourself, because it is important to have faith and believe in yourself and have a really strong mental fortitude for yourself, where you send love to your mind and your thoughts and your emotions and feelings, and you believe in your dreams and you don't doubt them. But also to remember to take charge of your mind and your emotions. You are the leader of your mind and you are the leader of your emotions. And that is self-discipline. That is how you control, quote unquote, control your life. That is what only thing you can control in your life. So to get to this 10 of Cups energy, to see in the 3D, to bring forth into the 3D what it is that you are creating, to see it prosper, to see it in abundance and successful, your version or idea of success, is to take charge of your mind and to take charge of your emotions, your heart, by sending it forgiveness, by believing in yourself. You have a lot of strong energy. You've got 2 king cards here, and there are only 4 in the tarot. So you got 50% of the king energy. So you are really mastering your masculine energy, how to tame that fire. So like I said, I know that this isn't telling you you're going to have $1 million tomorrow and you're going to find the love of your life and have the family and the dream and the car and everything you want, but you are taming your inner fire. And like, do you really want to have all of those aspirations and goals and desires, but have this inner fire still burning inside of you? Or would you rather tame this fire, extinguish it? Well, let's not say extinguish it, because it will always be there in a manner, but know how to care for it, know how to send it love, how to tame it. Wouldn't you rather have that energy accomplished and mastered as you step into this 10 of Cups, so that this family doesn't turn into an explosive family? And I say family as in whatever it is you're creating, family, project, an artwork, musical composition, honestly, whatever it is that you are creating. Would you like that to be explosive, or would you like it to be harmonious and balanced like this? So that's why you're going through this prey energy during the eclipse season. That's why all of this is happening. So you can step into this higher version of yourself with complete authenticity and love. And that sentence feels like it honestly closes out this reading. I feel like this is complete. I feel like you can obtain some healing from this, and I think that I will just close this out with another incense clearing real quick, and maybe some selenite. And I just want you to remember going forward that the most important thing is to believe in yourself. And as long as you have the connection with yourself and with your light team, you have everything that you need. Everything that you need. So, best wishes and luck moving forward. You've got this. It's a process, but it's coming forward. I cannot express any more how much powerful, potent, positive energy you have right here going on. So just believe in yourself. You've got this. Thank you for listening to this reading. This is Cosmic Connections, a place for you to awaken your own inner knowings. I am Carissa, and you will see me in the next video. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment if you would like to share your experience. You'll see me in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your Eclipse Season Portal of Fate reading. So you have chosen the Divine Purpose card here with the angel looking down on the ground with the rainbow behind her and this beautiful fall leaf that has just fallen, and I collected over the weekend actually. And I wanted to just clear the energy by starting with some incense, clear out anything from the group before and anything you may be holding on to that may be blocking you. I thought it would just be nice during this period of time to start and begin the reading this way. Right off the bat, I'm hearing surrender. And when I was tuning in with your light team and your energy, before I started this reading, I was seeing like clouds going like this, and I heard the fog is being lifted. So I'm getting the sense that obviously with the card Divine Purpose, this is a heavy, I shouldn't say heavy, I should say a very strong, prevalent energy here. That it is obviously related to your life purpose, your divine purpose, your soul mission, your soul's path. And this may not have been a straight and narrow path for you, an easy road. It maybe have been bumpy. You may have gone over some bridges that broke and you had to fend for yourself, survive, you had to save yourself. And now I'm hearing the gateway, the portals are being opened to your divine purpose. So that just came through. That was kind of a lot. That's why I said that, I started to say heavy energy, and then I said a strong, intense, purposeful energy. So I just want to start and get into your tarot cards to see what... Wow. I know you might not... That felt like... Okay. So the way that the cards shuffle is really important. It says a lot about the energy at play. And honestly, like, I know I can't really break a card with, you'd have to rip it, but it felt the way that I shuffled that, like I broke the card, like as if it was glass and I broke it. That was really weird. I don't know if it was like shown or portrayed that way to you, but all that I am feeling and hearing is that, and see how those didn't really want to shuffle together, they didn't really want to move together. All I'm hearing is that it's like it broke you. It feels like it almost broke you. So you may, I'm just gonna put this out there, you may be drawn to group number 1. So if you already were, and you kind of were torn between the two, I would say, and this is aligning with you, this is resonating, I would say check out group number 1 after if you feel inclined to do so. All right, so let's see. We've got group number 2 here with Divine Purpose. Wow, okay. Do we keep all of these? Okay, okay. I'm hearing yes, these are your cards. So, Okay, that was really fast. Wow, okay, so let's just make sure that they are all going to stay in the position that they are. Do we keep the tower upright? Yes. Do we keep the upright? Okay, this one wants to be flipped. Keep this upright. Yes. Okay. Okay. So, wow, that was, so notice how intense that came out as well. Notice how those all just fell out. It's like it all just fell out in front of your face. It just all happened. So basically, your divine purpose, your soul mission, your dreams, it can just be something like your dreams. You can just consider them your hopes and dreams and aspirations. But this is going to be something more than just obviously like wanting a car, or even maybe like a specific house. Like, this is going to be something that is not attached to the 3D world, something that is not attached to the material. This is going to be your essence, who you are, the energy that you exude, has caused, if not one major, many tower moments for you. And the tower card, if you are new to tarot, the tower card is a card like as you see this person falling off the tower. It's kind of like when the rug is pulled out from under you, or when things just completely go sideways, when it goes in a completely different direction than what you were expecting. A lot of times relationships, and I'm not saying at all that this is what it is or happening or has happened, but it's just a common example. A lot of times relationships may end when the tower card is pulled, but I'm not really feeling any of that. It's just an example as to something that can be a major shock, a turn of events. I'm surprised that the Wheel of Fortune card was not pulled. I may pull a card or two just to clarify a little bit more of this, but I already feel this very strongly. So when it comes to your life purpose, you've been knocked off of your tower. You've been knocked off of your horse. You have been probably, I would assume it didn't start within you. I would assume it started outside of you with other people who could not embody, could not accept their own personal power, their own magic, their own essence. So when they see you exuding yours and in your power and in your happiness, in your joy, in being yourself, they may put you down. They may make you feel like your dreams and your life purpose and who you are is stupid or irrelevant or not important or non-existent even, or invalid. That you may have gone through an energy like that is what I'm trying to say when it comes to your divine purpose of being knocked off of your tower. And look at this. Wow. The tower right next to this card is interesting because you're knocked off of your tower, and this is like what the fallen angel, not as in fallen dark angel, I mean like an angel that has fallen to the ground from all of this, from being knocked off of the tower. And so because of this, this has led you to put on masks. This has led you to defend yourself with this, like, I'm hearing clenched jaw here. Even though this jaw isn't clenched, I am hearing that because of this creepy, like, it's supposed to be alligator, but that is really creepy looking animal. And it's led you to put masks on, to be who you aren't, to put up a front, to defend yourself, to set boundaries that are not healthy, that are blocking you from harmonious communications and relationships and interactions with people. And it has just shaped you into, I don't really want to say this because I don't feel that this is you right now, but at times, and I can even relate to this, it has shaped you to feel, not be, but feel as if you are a shell of a person. So you have never been, nor will you ever be, a shell of a person. But that is just what the energy of this card is, especially combined with these two here, is showing us, that you have felt so downstrucken, down on your luck, unsatisfied. These are all the words coming through. Disenchanted from life and your essence, your soul, your higher self, your being, your heart. So I think I actually would like to light some more incense. I thought group number 1 had the heavy reading, but yours, I would suggest checking out group number 1. if you were drawn to it. But yours feels like a more dense and intense, because you have not only the Tower card, but you have the divine purpose, because this is tied to your life, your essence, like I've said a million times, your soul. So let's just clear out this. And this is your energy check. If that aligns, if it vibes with you, then that makes sense. But let's kind of move forward now that we've addressed it. We're going to send some love and some clearing to it. We realize that it's made you feel you have to put on a mask or be somebody that you aren't, or show sides of your ego, as in the defense, like we were talking about with the clenched jaw and all of that. It may have made you bring those parts out, feel you have to bring those parts out, or to just bring those parts out. It may have made that happen, but we're clearing that now. We're sending love to those parts of you. Like I said, you're not a shell of a person, and you never have been. So we're sending love to you by saying that, and by acknowledging that we're going to acknowledge this rainbow right here. That is you. That is your essence, energy, and light still shining through, even in this situation where you're on the ground, fallen from the tower. Your light is never going to go out, because it is a rainbow. So I feel like that is a lot more clear now. So we can kind of move forward and see now what's coming forth. What is the reason for these tower moments? What is the reason for all of this? What's coming forth? What is coming from this? So we have the Queen of Swords here, and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is, I love this specific Nine of Pentacles because I think that grapes are a beautiful way, this grapevine is a beautiful way to show prosperity and abundance. And it shows exactly what the card is. The Nine of Pentacles is the card that you pull. It's the right before your wish fulfillment. So this is also why I would say, if you are drawn to group number 1, feel free to listen to that one after. I don't mean to keep saying it, but there were cards that were very related to this, and so I don't want to get all into it. But this is like, I feel like this is the energy right before group number 1. So you may be going through what group number 1 just went through, and they are going through what you're about to go through, if that makes any sense. So you're just right before their energy. You're right before their the stage that they are in, and you are leading to that energy as well. So what I was trying to say is the Nine of Pentacles is great because it shows the grapes here being grown. This isn't like a ace or a 2 or 3 of pentacles or anything. This is showing that the grapes are fully grown, fully in bloom, ready to be harvested. So that's the difference between the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, is that the 10, you are harvesting all of your beautiful energy that you've sent forth into yourself and into the world. That's when you harvest, but you are right before that point. And usually this is the stuff that is going on right before that point, because right before you get to your goal, your dream, your aspiration, your manifestation, lots of things will be pulled to the surface to be dealt with and cleared and sent love to. And that's what you're doing with this Queen of Swords, is you're finding that balanced femininity of the mind, that feminine energy of your mind. And the King of Swords was pulled in the group number 1, and I believe it was the 10 of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card. So that's why I felt here even more energy to group number 1, and more of a connection to group number 1. So mastering the emotions masters the mind, and mastering the mind is a master of the emotions. So that is what the Queen of Swords is coming in here to say, is to kind of balance out this clenched jaw, this what is the word that they are trying to say? Over exuded masculine energy, overworked masculine energy here with the clenched jaw and the defense mechanisms that you may use and put into play when you feel triggered and attacked by others or the world at large or yourself even. choosing to send love. This is what the group number 1 touched on sending love. I just did a collective reading I'm uploading right now based on centering yourself in your heart center and sending love to yourself and the world to kind of embody your higher self. That's what the collective energy of this eclipse portal season is. And so that is what you are being called to, is to let go of these masks and the defenses and to step into the powerful feminine energy of your mind, that balanced energy of your mind, of harmony and grace, I'm hearing. That's what's going to lead to you getting closer to your wish, to your dreams, to your aspirations. So I'm gonna pull some Pleiadian cards, see if we can get any more specific on what's coming through for you. Group number 1, their light team was, they wanted to stay broad. They didn't want things to be said too soon because there's a lot of things in the works for them. So we'll see if anything specific comes through for you. And also remember, this is a collective reading, so it can only be as specific as possible, because otherwise, if I listed everything that everybody is that's drawn to this reading, that may be drawn to this reading, is going through or experiencing or going to have happened, then I think this reading would never end. So we are doing collective readings, obviously. So for group number 2, what would the Pleiadians have to say? What message is coming forth, the Pleiadians of light? For group number 2, during this eclipse portal, yes, season, I'd like to pull 2 if possible. Yes? Okay. What is coming forth for them? What is the purpose of this season, this eclipse season for them, and what is it going to bring? Dream time. It's a really pretty card. And sacred union. Okay. So the sacred union card here, I'm going to start here, is even more so encouraging me to say again, yet again, if you were drawn to group number 1, this is another confirmation, because it was speaking all about the sacred union between you, your personality self, your self here in the physical, and your higher self, the union of those two energies. And so that is why the 7 of Cups with this mask is coming through, because they're asking you to take off those masks and step into the sacred union. When you do this, if you are seeking a sacred union with another being, as in a romantic partnership or a work partnership, or just friendships and soul family, or maybe a child, a sacred union in that way, the way to have a successful sacred union with another being is to have that with yourself. And so the universe is preparing you for that, but they want you to be whole. And it's not that you're never whole, but they want you to see yourself as whole, is what I'm really trying to say. They want you to see your wholeness and your trueness and your goodness, your authentic self. Because they don't want, I'm starting to feel that your divine purpose may be tied to another person. So you may have a partner in your life now, or coming into your life, a new friend, a new work partnership, a new child. It could be, like I said, it's a collective reading, so it's a variety of things that it could be. But this person, it could be an animal, it could be a pet, is a part of your sacred divine purpose. So you're being prepared by the universe to step into your best version of yourself, your highest version of yourself, to tap into your inner being, your highest self, your soul, and release the things that are not the essence of your soul. So that when you do have this union with yourself, with your other being, with the other energy that it is you're seeking, that you can give them the best version of yourself, and so that you can experience the best version of that relationship or partnership or friendship, whatever it is. And so this dream time card is just coming through to say that your light team is doing a lot, as well as your higher self is doing a lot of healing and cleansing for you in your sleep. So if you don't remember your dreams, that is probably part of why. A lot of times when they are doing this, it's better for you to not remember your dreams, because a lot of the stuff is being processed, and it's not that you shouldn't address it. It's just that because you are in another state of consciousness, it's better for it to process without you knowing exactly what is being processed, because you are not controlling your mind at that point. It is your higher self. And so you may not be able to, when you're in your waking state, you may not be able to accept those things that is going on and being processed. But I hope this is making sense. It's just what's coming through. But it is being processed out for you so that you can, in a more flow-like state, easier, send love to, acknowledge and send love to these parts of yourself that are being surfaced, these masks and wounds and vulnerabilities and defenses. So they just want you to know that they are doing they're not doing nothing. They are, I'm not going to say doing their part, because that just sounds, I don't know, it just doesn't sound right to say, but they are sending you love. They are sending you healing, and they are doing what they can, all that they can, and they care so deeply for you. They are doing all that they can to assist you, but they can't do it all for you. You know, they are doing the best that they can. They are doing absolutely everything they can to assist you. And trust me, this stuff happening in your sleep, this may sound boring to you or dumb or not even like something that's true, but it's really a great process to have this going on in your sleep. And then just one more thing that's coming through is that this card may be coming through for just a couple people to state that you may be tapping into some new psychic gifts through dream work. So you may be receiving downloads, like I said, healings. You may be receiving inspiration, intuition, and activations of your psychic gifts through your dream time. So if you are remembering your dreams and you feel like that other part of the healing during your sleep doesn't really apply, then just know that you may be tapping into some deeper psychic gifts or strengthening your gifts and taking them to the next level, taking them further going forward. So that's exciting. I'm the type of person that I do remember my dreams when I want to, when I'm meant to. So not every night, but I know that I have a lot of this healing stuff going on in my sleep, and I know that dream work is a really interesting psychic ability, but the dream work is one of those things that I'm not as familiar with. So that is actually really exciting for you, because you may be receiving flashes of intuitive hits of the future. You may be receiving ideas on what to do and where to go forth and how to move forward with your goals and aspirations and just your daily life. So that will be for some people, and if that doesn't apply, then like I said, you're getting a lot of healing and a lot of activations and downloads in your sleep, regardless of if you are conscious or aware of it. So a lot of intense eclipse season energy. I said this for group number 1. You know, I know a lot of people may come here wanting to hear that they're going to be a millionaire and find their soulmate, the love of their life, and have a huge family and just have a mansion and the car of their desires. And you can have all those things. I'm not saying anything against this. I'm just saying that this is a channel of divine connection and soul family and healing and like divine purpose here. So to get to the point of achieving all of those goals and aspirations and dreams and desires, we have to really sit with ourselves and send ourselves love and acknowledge who we are. Acknowledge our divine purpose. So I'm going to pull Angel Power card, one or two, and just kind of see what they have to say about this situation, but it does look like there's going to be some psychic gifts coming in through dream work. And you may remember them, or you may like right away, or it may take some time, and then you do remember them and remember what the message was. You will have your downloads revealed to you at the time that is best meant for you. Okay, I'm hearing yes. And yes. Okay. So the angels of light would like to say, Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel guides your creativity. And release. Let go and focus on what is positive and uplifting. So this release card is confirming what we were talking about with the Queen of Swords here. They want to bring attention back to your mental state, your emotional and mental state, because the emotional state affects the mental state, and they want you to truly send love to yourself and release what it is that you don't need. Like, it could be thinking patterns, it could be ways that you talk to yourself in your mind. Like if you have a specific goal or desire, like to be a pianist or something, piano player, but you play and you're always like, God, I just suck and I sound so bad. That's like, nobody should be doing that to themselves. And if you are, I'm using that as an example because it's pretty blatant and clearly not okay to be talking to yourself like that. They're asking you to release things like this. So I used that example so you could understand how kind of dramatic, that is, to be talking to yourself like that. It really isn't something that is going to do anything for you except create resistance and energetic blocks and negative thinking patterns, limited thinking. So they want you to release these kinds of actions or thoughts or habits or ways of being and lean into your creativity instead. So that brings me back to the sacred union and divine purpose. Group number 1 is coming back because we talked about creativity there. But so again, if you're drawn to that one, say it again. The sacred union, your divine purpose, it is something very creative, and it is connected to somebody else, whether that be somebody that's going to help you and be a part of the creation of it, or somebody that is going to enjoy the creation of it. It is bringing you to this divine connection, this sacred union here through creativity. So you probably are a very creative person and want to express yourself creatively often. And so they're asking you to release the things that need to be released through your creativity. So maybe you are a musician and maybe you write music about all of this that you've been through. Maybe you're an artist and you paint pictures, or you draw pictures, or you create graphics on, I'm like totally blanking, what is the computer graphics? What is the word? I can't even think of the graphic arts. Maybe you create graphic arts. I can't believe I literally forgot that. For like logos and companies and things like that. Maybe you're creating a family. Maybe you are creating a movie. Maybe you're creating, it could be anything. But I see and I feel with all of this lower chakra energy here that you are lower chakra color, same thing, energy. Here, that you're a very creative person. And so I'm hearing, let your creativity guide your light. Let your creativity be your muse instead of all of the tower moment stuff. Don't let this be your muse anymore. Like, let your creativity be what fires you up and lights you up and wakes you up and gets you out of bed in the morning. Let that be your light. Yeah. Let your creativity be your light. It's weird because group 1 just ended abruptly. I just said a sentence that just felt complete, but it's the same here. Let your creativity be your light going forth. That is what your main, if you could get one sentence from this reading, going forth through this eclipse portal. Let your creativity be your light. You will never fail, and you will never go wrong when it comes to following your light and following your creative heart. So I think that is that. And we're going to just close this reading off. I think that's beautiful. And if you need anything else, or you feel called to hear more or go further, you can check out group number 1. It was extremely related. I really hope that you do check it out if you feel called to, because I know that it will help you even further. If this was not enough, I would definitely check that out. So thank you for visiting Cosmic Connections and receiving this message of healing, love, and light. Feel free to like, subscribe, and or comment if you related to any of this and want to share something and join the soul family. I will be here, and you will see me in the next reading. Thank you so much. Goodbye, group number 2. Best luck and wishes going forward. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your eclipse season pick-a-card reading. You have chosen the nature card with this beautiful tan feather that almost looks like it actually comes from the bird from this card. I'm beginning your reading with a little bit of cleansing. I've got this incense going, and I just want to clear any energies that are residing from the last reading, anything that may be stuck in your field, blocking and or preventing you from living your highest truth and being your most authentic self, because that is kind of the theme of this eclipse portal, as well as sending love to the heart and the traumas and the mind and all of the triggers. So I just wanted to clear this out, kind of lighten the energy, bring a little bit of clarity in. And so I'm already getting from your card that, like, you are a very powerful soul, and you have a lot of very, very strong, I'm hearing untapped into psychic gifts. You're very, very powerful and in tune with the world and the synchronicities, the signs from the universe, from your light team, from your higher self. You're very in tune with the earth itself, the elements, air, wind, earth, fire, nature, and the animals. And you have a very strong, deep, unexplainable, almost undescribable connection to spirit, to nature, to light, to love, to earth, to source. And I'm also getting a very strong energy of moving forward. And I'm almost feeling like this angel here is about to drop, and this is very specific, but it's what's coming through. It's about to drop a bunch of magical glitter essence down upon the world. So I feel like this is the energy that you are in right now. Like, you are prepped and primed, I heard. So you are past, I believe, just starting this reading off, you are past the stage that group 1 and 2 has been in. You have been there. You have done that. You have sent love to yourself. You understand the purpose of that. And now you are about to drop your magical essence down upon the world. I'm getting that you may be creating something beautiful that you're going to share with the world. I'm getting that you may be capable of something beautiful that you're going to share with the world. So you may be creating something for others to enjoy that is physical, or you may be creating something for others to enjoy that is a service that you provide. For example, like reading tarot. So that is kind of like a general energy check so far. We are going to dive into the tarot and see what where you've been through this portal, what's going on, and where you're going to go, what's going to happen, what's going to come forth. So, light team and the light team of group number 3. We've established a general energy of their power and their strength and their source. Okay. Do we keep all of these? Hearing this right off the bat. Okay, I'm just gonna flip them. So we have 3 and let's see how many more. I'm hearing 1. So we're gonna pull 1 more. I gotta say the tarot has been kind of popping out for everybody today. It's kind of like group number 2, it just flopped out too. It was really weird like that. Which in all matters, how the cards, how they feel, how they interact with each other for each drawing, for each reading, it matters. So it inclines me to believe, yes, okay, that, and see how that just fell out with such flow and ease? It signifies that things are moving forward. You know, things are shifting, adjusting, they are moving forward. Yours had some flow too, which makes sense with everything that we said of how far you are in this process and how in tune you are with yourself and the world at large and the universe at large. It makes sense there's a little bit more flow. Your cards kind of just came out quicker, and that last one really just kind of like dove in there. So let's see what we have. King of Wands, oh my gosh. Wow, I'm sorry, that reaction is just because this was in group 1, I believe, and there's so many king cards today. I mean, there were 2 king cards in group 1. There was 1, I believe, in group 2, 1 or 2. So much king energy, so much balanced masculine energy, and it is beautiful. It's wonderful to see that, especially next to this nature card. I feel like him holding this wooden staff next to the nature angel, it's almost like holding the lightning. Like, look at the power of the earth and the air and the fire, the electricity. Makes me think fire. And even the water, there's like these bubbles going, you know, around here, if you can see that. All of the elements. You've conquered your emotional state to master. And I was going to say master your mind. I know this is not the King of Swords, but that's just what came through, to master your mind. And I'm hearing creativity. So we will see. Now we have the Empress. Okay. I can't get over the kings being drawn, the major arcana. Like, all of the cards are such prevalent, strong, potent energies. 2 of Pentacles, and that is reversed, but we will do an energy check to see which ones stay flipped, which ones stay reversed. And the 10 of Cups, which was in group number 1. So we've got 2 cards from group number 1. So even though it seems that you've been through what group number 1 has already gone through, there was a part of group number 1 that touched base on creativity, and it was less on the healing. So maybe that is what, if you are drawn to group number 1, I would listen to it, because you may be interested in the second half of it, not necessarily the healing part. You may be interested in that, but there was more that we touched base on when it comes to manifestation and things like that. So we have the Empress. Let's just do the energy check to keep them upright or flip. Okay, we're gonna keep or flip. Okay, they said flip. Keep or flip. Okay. Beautiful. So, I'm not like saying, okay, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not like, why are you here? Or like, what would draw you to, I'm basically saying that all readings are confirmation, but this is a major confirmation for you, group number 3. Like, all that I see and feel is just positive, strengthful energy. I mean, you are moving forward into a phase of your life of creativity, of creative freedom. You have so many gifts that you're already capable of, but you will be tapping into even further with this Empress card. You're coming into your full power, your balanced, harmonious, authentic power. then balance again. Two of Pentacles. Look how, like, what she's doing, balancing these pentacles and standing on one foot, and it looks like she's like on water. Looks impossible, but her face and her movement, her mannerisms here, like, it looks so easy. It looks so easy. So it's almost like at this point you've mastered your mind, your emotions, and use them as a strength, and you use them as a tool to get to know yourself better so well. You've done that so well that you make it look easy to other people. So I just feel an extreme, I can't express enough, an extreme, excessive amount of positivity coming through, and acceleration, and just bright light, strength and beauty and power, because you keep your balance, because you're able to keep your balance. It's like this Empress card is giving me the Queen of Wands vibe, just probably because of the Empress energy next to the King of Wands. It's like these two together, like the King and Queen together. Complete balanced masculine and feminine energy, complete balance within the mind, the heart, and the soul. And that's what this card, this Two of Pentacles, is showing, is that balance. You staying grounded and keeping your footing on the ground, keeping your feet on the ground, your footing on the ground, staying grounded through this all, to the point where it looks, it's second nature to you. Your triggers, and I'm not going to say dealing with your triggers, but when they arise, sending them love, acknowledging them, sending them love, and moving on, and not grieving in it, and not beating yourself up over the process of having a trigger arise, is you keeping that balance while juggling these pentacles on one foot in the middle of the ocean. That's like what you're doing, but it's so easy to you. It's second nature. And that's what this eclipse portal has shown you. I think that you have been through some situations during this month of October in this eclipse portal that have really shown you that you can keep your feet on the ground no matter what, and you will always be standing. So this last tarot card here is the Ten of Cups, which is the complete wish fulfillment. We have a beautiful, happy family. It looks like they just delivered a healthy child, and they are sitting under a beautiful tree, enjoying nature and their own shared unconditional love, honestly. And I think that unconditional love is coming in for you, because you have learned how to fully unconditionally love yourself, but not only love yourself, express yourself into the world. And that, so now all of the balanced, harmonious, mutually beneficial, loving, unconditionally loving partnerships, relationships, friendships, any kind of connection that you are looking for will be harmonious and balanced and loving, because of the mastery of yourself. It's a mastery of yourself. That's what you have done. You've learned to master yourself. That's the only thing I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, it's the only thing you can control, and kind of like, if you can only control that, then maybe it's the only thing you can master. But this is some potent energy. I mean, whatever you're doing, keep doing it and do some more of it. Because like these cards are, I thought group 1 was impressive. They all are so impressive, but it's just like every group has surprised me beyond belief with the energy at play. So I think I want to pull some cards from the Pleiadian Oracle and see if we can get any more specifics. Remember, this is a collective reading, so we can only get as specific as is possible, because there are going to be many people drawn to this. But I would like to see what else comes forth. Now that we understand your, I'm hearing maximum ability. You're at maximum ability, or stepping into your maximum abilities. So that in itself is a beautiful message, but can we get, Pleiadians, for group number 3, can we get anything a little bit more specific? Just to kind of see what else, okay, what else they would help them, would benefit them to achieve their highest good, even though it's pretty much like you're achieving your highest good. Stay in this energy no matter what. I'm telling you, Even if things don't look like what you want in your reality, in your 3D, if it's not showing up yet, or if it's going a certain other way than you thought, just keep with this energy. Just keep with it. That's coming through very strong. Lightning Boy. And Mothership. Wow. Okay, so the Lightning Boy has a very interesting story that I'd like to read from the deck, because I never, well, I'm not gonna say I never, but I think that the book relays it best. So there is a story from Pleiades of a boy who was struck by lightning. Similar to your Earth, many of our worlds contain these forces which cause for electric bolts to breach from sky to Earth. In particular is the story of Lightning Boy, who one day unexpectedly gets jolted by a thunderous solar shock. Sending pulsations through the veins in his body, the boy is temporarily pronounced dead as Pleiadian medical staff attempt to restore him back to vitality. But just as all hope is lost, this child, which we will refer to as Maka, is instantly brought back to life and now holds prophetic visions of what is to occur. He forewarns all of those listening that a great catalysm is heading to this very specific part of the land and instructs for all the beings in the area to depart immediately. Reluctantly, the villagers follow, and soon after, a massive earthquake rips into the land, pulsating into the very area that Maka forewarned to his community. The story of Lightning Boy is often foretold in our lands, for it is wise to always be open to wisdom and guidance hitting you when you least expect it. Here was Maka, a young kid pronounced dead, who was jolted back to life to be a hero and save many lives through his experience. We share this story because your life has deep purpose. Sometimes the situation can look bleak and seem there is no end in sight, but just like Maka being on death's door, one's fortune can change in the blink of an eye, with life pulling you back to fulfill a much deeper purpose than you never deemed possible. The story of Maka is a reminder to to never give up on yourself, for though through your perseverance you will perform heroic acts that will help many others down the road. So that definitely, I wanted to read that because I think the way they word the story is awesome, and I always tell it and it kind of gets a little tongue-tied, so I just like to read it from the guidebook. But honestly, you are, like I said from the very beginning, you're very tapped into nature. You're very tapped into the universe, and that's what this card signifies. What this card to me means is untapped potential, untapped into potential, which is not a bad thing. Like when you hear that, that may sound like negative, like you're not using it, but that just means that it is going to be activated soon. So that's why I'm really excited that the nature card came up with the Lightning Boy card, because look at the lightning coming here and the lightning come here. Like you have a lot of ideas coming forth, a lot of power, a lot of inspiration coming forth, and a lot of energy coming forth for you, and a lot of intuitive gifts. You may be developing your clairs, which is like clairaudience is when you hear spirit, clairsentience is when you feel spirit, clairvoyance is the most common, is when you see spirit, things like that. You may be tapping into dream time and dream work and receiving downloads and intuition in that through that manner. Honestly, you are of the three groups, you are probably the most psychically inclined and tuned in. And this is only going to strengthen and develop further. It is only going to grow. And this Mothership card is coming through to this person is standing on the dock looking up at the cosmic event in the sky. So that is also actually tying into the nature card. Not only are you in tune with nature, but your light team is guiding you to be in nature more. But not only be in nature more, just be aware of nature more. So if you don't have to be outside, but if you are driving or you're looking out of a window and you notice a blue jay coming, flying by and landing on a tree that is right outside your window or passing by you, then, take note of those kinds of things, of the spirit animals and the way that spirit communicates with you. Look into those things and learn more about them. because that is going to help your lightning boy here, this card, the psychic gifts. It's going to unlock them and activate them and help you tune into and tap into them. And also this mothership card is coming through to bring us back to the energy of that creativity. Whatever it is that you are hoping to, whatever it is that you are bringing into your reality, whatever it is that you're bringing forward, that you're creating, they are accentuating the energy, the idea of you being with other people and sharing your gifts and your knowledge with other people, sharing this lightning boy energy with other people. How he shared it with his, the lightning boy shared his vision with the villagers in his town, and it saved them. That's what saved them. It was the communion, the sharing of knowledge and gifts. So this mothership card is coming through with the lightning boy card to remind you to not keep this to yourself. If there are specific things that are personal and private to you, of course you can keep things private and to yourself, but your sole purpose, your essence, is to come here and to drop this, like I said, all of this beautiful divine glitter down on the earth. That's what we were talking about from the beginning, is sharing it. You're about to be sharing with the earth. You're about to be presenting and revealing yourself to the earth, this new and improved, balanced, divine masculine energy of yourself, this full essence, authentic person, authentic energy of your inner being, your soul in the physical form, is about to be shared, exposed, but not in a way that exposed like in a bad way, in a negative connotation, exposed in a positive way, in a way that is going to light up the world with all of these colors. So lastly, I would like to pull a card from the angel powered wisdom card deck I have, and just see what your angel of light would like to kind of leave you with in this message. But it seems like what your main message of this eclipse reading is that you have mastered yourself, which is not easy, not an easy feat. So congratulations if you found yourself here. You are not only already so psychic and tuned in and gifted, but you are going to be receiving more gifts, activating more gifts, downloading more gifts, and sprinkling that magic and that wisdom down upon the earth. Already seeing this one. Angels for group number 3. What last messages would you like to leave them with? Yes. Okay. So we have, oh my gosh, group number 2 got believe in yourself too. So many of the same cards are being drawn, which just confirms that all of these are obviously accurate readings, but all collectively intertwined with each other. And that would make sense because I am looking to create a soul family of like-minded people through cosmic connections. So of course you guys would all be connected and have connected energies. Look up, look forward. So believe in yourself and follow your dreams, and then look up, look forward, welcome new developments for positive change. So this believe in yourself and follow your dreams is just honestly like, it's just I'm gonna say this as like a funny phrase, not like a serious, but it's kind of like a filler card. Like it's like just further stating everything that you already know. This is, if one card was the semblance of your reading, it would probably be this card, because you do believe in yourself so much, and you're not scared. You're excited, you're ready, you're so happy and ready in this energy of the Empress to share your gifts, so balanced, to share your gifts and your knowledge and your wisdom and your talents with the world. And so this look up, look forward card is coming through, welcome new developments for positive change. That's just further signifying that you are going to be sharing yourself with the world. You are going to be sharing all of these developments and wisdoms that you've collected over the years. You've sent a lot of healing and love to yourself, and you have a lot of respect for yourself, and that is something that should be shared with the world, because that's not so common these days, and people should see. They do need to see other people having respect and love for themselves so that it isn't foreign. And that's what you're doing. You're going to show people that it's not weird, it's not bad, you're not wrong. There's nothing wrong with you for being yourself and being weird and authentic, and weird in a good way, and different and out there. It's all good. It's all good things. And you're going to show people that they don't have to make others feel bad for being themselves, because they can just be themselves, because people only make others feel bad for that person being their true self because they don't feel they can be their true selves. So they want to deflect and have the defense mechanism to project onto somebody else their own self-hatred by making that person feel bad about themselves. So you're going to end that cycle. You're going to end those cycles by just being yourself and showing people. You're not going to tell people this or that. You're going to just be yourself and show them that it's okay to be themselves. I think that is a beautiful way to end this reading. That is part of your soul journey, your soul essence, your life path, is to just show people that it's okay to be themselves. And with that, this reading feels so complete. Group 1 and 2 ended on a kind of abrupt note that just was a sentence that came through and felt like it completed the reading, and this one is too. You're here to show people it's okay to be themselves. It's okay to love themselves. It's not a sin. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to respect yourself. It's good to have that. Your energy is magnificent, magnetic, electric, and I want to sit in it for a while. It's so exciting. You have the world at your fingertips. The world is in your palm, and you are going to just share your essence with the world and receive everything that you could potentially want. The 10 of Cups. But one of the most important and biggest things that you're doing is showing people that it's okay to be themselves, because that's the only reason anybody comes here to Earth, is to be themselves. So if we can't be ourselves, then what's the point? So you're doing a beautiful, beautiful, quote unquote work, but you are doing beautiful, you are sending beautiful love into this planet, into this Earth. And I want to thank you for that, because we need people like you. So thank you so much, group number 3. I am going to just close out your reading with a little bit of incense to clear anything that may be still there, residual, stuck, hanging out. And I want to wish you the best of luck, the best intentions going forward. You're doing amazing, it looks like. So just get out there and start sharing your gifts, sharing yourself and your essence with the world, because they're going to absolutely love you. And they need you. So thank you so much, group number 3. Feel free to like, subscribe, and or comment if you'd like to share anything about yourself or your story, if you feel connected. Just creating a beautiful soul family here on Cosmic Connections. Thank you so much. I am Carissa, and you will see me in the next video.